quiet for a little while longer, but out west we'll have showers and thunderstorms developing as we head towards sunset. That will push eastward overnight into the pre-dawn hours of your Wednesday. And especially out west, a couple of those storms may become strong to severe. For what it's worth, we'll have lows again in the 60s. Tomorrow, we'll have that chance for a couple of showers and thunderstorms of a scattered variety to the east, mainly dry though out west, but everybody gets in largely on 80s for high temperatures again. We'll talk about the rest of your 7-day forecast coming up, but until then, First Step Forward starts right now.
Live from KELOLAND Media Group. KELOLAND News, first at 4.
Coming up, we're going to tell you what we know about a fire that's burning in Custer State Park.
Plus, we hear from a World War II veteran about his trip to Normandy earlier this summer.
And how Meta is making Instagram safer for teenagers. Good afternoon, and thanks for tuning in to First at 4. I'm Don Jorgensen.
And I'm Kelly Volk. A former Sioux Falls therapist is headed to prison for having an illegal relationship with one of his patients.
This afternoon, a judge sentenced 60-year-old Roy Conrad, and he was immediately taken into custody. Earlier this year, Conrad pleaded guilty to 2 counts of penetration by a psychotherapist. Before his sentencing, the judge heard from Conrad's former patient and her daughter. Conrad also spoke. KELOLAND's Lauren Solik was in the Lincoln County courtroom today, and we'll have the specifics of today's sentencing tonight on KELOLAND News.
An Aberdeen man has been indicted on 7 counts of computer-generated child porn. The South Dakota Attorney General's office says 56-year-old William Webster Bragg was indicted on September 11th by a Brown County grand jury on 1 count of distributing child pornography and 6 counts of possessing child pornography. Bragg's next court appearance is scheduled for October 15th.
A jury has found a Rapid City man guilty of 5 charges of assault on a federal officer. 31-year-old Jeremy Crow faces up to 8 years behind bars or a $250,000 fine for each charge. Sentencing date has been set for December 2nd. In December of last year, a tribal officer tried to detain Crow, but he pushed him back and tried to drive off in a police car. The officer shut the car off, and a bystander called for help. During the arrest, the first officer was bitten on the arm. 2 days later, Crow forced his way out of a cell and bit 2 corrections officers on the hand.
Authorities on the Pine Ridge Reservation say a trooper found drugs in gum wrappers. Officials shared pictures of the drugs. Authorities say drugs were disguised as Hubba Bubba chewing gum. Authorities say it was found while the trooper was on patrol. Several people were arrested in connection with the incident. State, local, and federal firefighters are battling a blaze at Custer State Park. The Oak Draw fire was reported just before 11 o'clock local time yesterday morning. Officials say the fire is 3.5 acres in size and was caused by lightning. Air tankers and a National Guard helicopter have been used in fighting the fire. No buildings have been threatened.
Yeah, the old fires in western South Dakota have been a little bit of a problem this year.
Yeah, and the wind was out in full force today, Adam.
Yeah, you have that. You have a dry air mass, very dry vegetation, and it just basically is a matter of when the spark comes around, not if, to get those grass fires going. Fortunately, we do have rain on the way. Unfortunately, it may come with the potential for strong to severe thunderstorms as we head into the night. This time around, we'll kick things off in Huron, 87, but a windy 87. You notice the camera getting pushed around with that southerly wind at 23 miles per hour. Meanwhile, downtown, that's a look to the west, 84 with a southerly wind, also at 23 miles per hour. It has been a hot day out west, 95 so far in winter, 95 also for Phillip, Pine Ridge at 94, 93 in Rapid City, 91 for Buffalo, 80s though, and 86 at that as you head towards Spearfish. Meanwhile, 89 for Pierre, 87 as we saw in Huron as well as Marshall, 84 at the airport, 90 in Mitchell, also in Ortonville. Everybody also getting in on a southerly breeze that is bringing in plenty of heat. It's also starting to bring in some instability just before the top of the hour. There is a severe thunderstorm watch that just got posted for the northwestern portion of Nebraska. We'll see if they push this farther up to the north and east eventually into our neck of the woods. But for now, again, that's just west of Cherry County in Nebraska where they have a severe thunderstorm watch in place. But we are going to be watching western South Dakota as we head into the night. Tomorrow, we're going to be watching eastern portions of the region for the chance of a couple of thunderstorms. We'll still be in the 80s once again, with mid 80s in many locations for the southeast and northeastern corners of KELOLAND. To the west, we'll also have 80s, but we do notice one difference. A couple of 70s start to pop up. We're going to see more of that later in the forecast, but in order to get to that, we have to deal with a few more opportunities at rainfall and a couple of thunderstorms. We'll talk about the full forecast as we head through the hour.
Thanks, Adam. Les Schrank, a 100-year-old World War II veteran from Minnesota, made his first trip to Normandy, France back in June. He was a prisoner of war during D-Day and wanted to see Omaha Beach for the first time. Our CBS affiliate in Minneapolis caught up with Schrank back in his home in Bloomington to get his thoughts on what he's calling a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
What I enjoyed most, good heavens, I enjoyed the whole trip. It had very much of an effect on me.
9 days in Normandy. It's a place Les Schrank had always wanted to visit, a chance to see Omaha Beach for himself and to try and understand what happened here.
What was it like walking down to Omaha Beach?
Very, very emotional.
We were with him when he made that walk. It was the day before the 80th anniversary of D-Day. Les was determined
Who's got the lid?
to bring back sand from the beach.
It's what I personally scooped up.
But that was just one of countless highlights. He made fast friends with active soldiers and retired soldiers. He even became pen pals with a fellow World War II veteran who is 7 years his senior.
The 107-year-old, sharp as a tack, still drives his own car. Wonderful guy.
And what's going on here, Les? You've got some explaining to do.
Well, I'm trying to protect myself as best I can.
He also met Steven Spielberg at the 80th anniversary ceremony. But for Les, it was the people of France who made this trip unforgettable.
They were lined for blocks and blocks just to see us, sometimes 3 and 4 deep. I wasn't expecting that at all. It just was overwhelming. You'd think we were some kind of celebrity or something.
Thank you. Seeing him so alive with his story, it's so open. He was just received like a gift to those people that got to meet him.
Mary Jo Rohrbacher is Les's friend, and she was his travel companion to Normandy. A veteran herself, she believes the trip gave Les and other soldiers a chance to heal.
It was like seeing a whole new man. See Les interact with other veterans. It's just pretty amazing.
Every veteran I talk to says it's the highlight of their life.
With photojournalist Tom Avilas, John Lordson, WCCO News.
Les wanted to thank his travel buddy and American Airlines for treating him and his fellow World War II veterans exceptionally well, as he puts it. He says he got the travel bug now and was ready to go on an honor flight to the World War II Museum in New Orleans.